What does a sponsorship from Vision look like? You have so many of them now. They've got to all be different, I'm assuming, but what's an average sponsorship? I'm a driver on the call and I think I'd be a good fit. How could I fit into your program?
Well, for Vision Wheel, I'm going to say in the aftermarket wheel business, we're all pretty much about the same. You've got different levels. The big guy in the room is Wheel Pros by volume and dollar amounts, the largest one out there. We're a close second or third, depending on how you look at it, but there's a little bit of spread. So if you just look at the economics of scale, from us, I'll call out a couple of them: Method guys, Raceline guys, KMC. It's about the big four in the room right now. There's some other ones in there a little bit, but they're probably not doing as much. Off road, depending on if you're doing short course, if you're doing desert. I mean, a good sponsorship would be $25,000 to $50,000. There are some that are a little bit more than that, but the value in it right now just isn't there because of the economy. Margins are shrinking. Coming up to this election, it's just not a good year. We're doing good in sales. Some of our competitors are not so good because of other reasons, not because of just the economy, but there's some turmoil going on there too. So there, right now, this year going into next year, there's going to be a little bit of money that's just not out there when it comes to wheels. And I think for the most part, the aftermarket. So, these guys on this call, I think they're doing the right thing. Hearing your questions to all these guys and all these companies, and we're out there trying to help out these teams as much as we possibly can. We got Crandon coming up next week. That's one of our biggest events. We feel like even our competitors up there are all friends. You really
Mhm.
can't get any more nicer group of people than the Northern Wisconsin people, even though their football team sucks. But we don't really hold that against them too bad. Yeah, we do. We do. We hold it against them a lot. But besides that, we try to help out a lot of those guys up there. There's a lot of families besides the teams, and we look at what they bring to the table. You guys were talking earlier when I was listening about social media and the visibility, and that's why we're looking at influencers besides the racers too, because you have to perform on the track, you have to perform in the desert, but you also have to be a good ambassador for the sport too. So that all comes into
Yes.
play, and that's stuff that everyone on this call has heard before. I'm just backing it up. That's exactly what we look at also.